To be really honest, it feels otherworldly. It's amazing. Make sure if you are leaving the road, you are prepared and you have several levels of ways to get free if you need it. So earlier we got stuck in some really deep sand. So one of the other cars was able to pull us out with our tow rope, and now we have another person stuck. We're gonna get them unstuck and we'll be on our way. But this is why you should always be prepared and not come out without several layers of preventative measures in case you are to get stuck. We were out here a few months ago and the dirt path out here was obviously sand, and so it was a sandy road. Can you actually call it a road trip if you're not using roads? But it was a lot more packed, so we're having a little bit more trouble this time getting out. But fortunately, we're making our way. So we'll keep trucking on. The struggle is real. We're trying to get back here so we can do some towing, but it's slow going because we're just burying tires right and left. So here we go. After a few more instances of getting stuck and a little bit of car trouble with engine things, we made it to where we were hoping to get this evening, just in time to see just a spectacular sunset. Please take a look. To be really honest, it feels otherworldly. I feel like we have left Earth and we are on some other planet, because it is just a beautiful landscape that just looks untouched. It's amazing. You just never know what you're gonna find here. You turn a corner or come over a sand dune and you find amazing rock formations. We're gonna find a place to camp and enjoy our evening. We've found our camping spot for the night. It might be a tad windy, but it's going to be a beautiful place to camp and to wake up in the morning. Also, in case you were wondering, yes, there are 2 blue FJs on this trip. You're not seeing double. There really are here. Well, I guess you are seeing double, you're just not. You should be seeing double. This country just continues to surprise us. You think that you've seen all the different kinds of landscapes that you can see, or, you know, that you found all the cool looking places, and then you stumble upon something else. So we're excited to be here and to be able to see this in the morning when the sun is coming up. Good morning from what feels like the top of the world. I am standing on this big hill and I've got beautiful rocks behind me. I've got a beautiful scenery ahead of me where it's just flat and goes on for miles with little rock formations that are poking up out of the sand. So it's beautiful. It's been actually quite a nice night. We were worried that the winds would be really intense and would prevent us from getting some good sleep, but it wasn't windy and we all slept really well. So now, while we're kind of wrapping things up in this area, we thought we would get out and explore. So I am drinking some coffee while I just take in the view. This place just keeps amazing us. We turned a corner and entered into like a cluster of some of these big rock formations, and we discover this really cool double arch behind us. One thing I love about finding these remote places that are obviously not tourist places is that you're not overrun with a bunch of people and you basically have it all to yourself. Except for the occasional Bedouin that comes by in his truck. But otherwise, you're the only ones there. The weather today, this morning, is really quite nice. It's about 70 degrees and it's sunny and the sky's actually blue. We've had a rough few days with very dusty, hazy, sandstormy conditions. And so we're really glad to see that today it's blue skies. We are in a pretty remote part of Saudi, and so you can see that there's evidence that people have been here. There's tire tracks, and actually they don't look very fresh, so people apparently haven't been out here in a while. But you also don't see all of the trash that gets left behind in some of the more popular places. So it's kind of nice to be in a place where you know people aren't going and they're not destroying by leaving behind all the trash that they bring and use when they camp. People, please bring your trash out of places when you are done. Let's take care of this place.